In response to my last video, Relinda has asked me a question. She left me a comment and asked me a question, thanking me for staying up and getting that video out, which you're most certainly welcome. I mean, you are a person seeking knowledge, and I just couldn't let you go without that knowledge. I even had to go out and buy a new camera because my old camera took a crap on me. So now, thanks to you, recording videos is now easier. So thank you. And her question was that is religion the way that our tiny human brains repackage a conscious universe into something we can grok? Or is it just denial of ego dash death repackaged as a supernatural soap opera? Well, Relinda, I would have to say that you are pretty much right on both accounts. Now, again, referring back to the first people that made the wheel and the Bible, the first wheel and the Bible, again, our understanding of stuff was very primitive. We, as a species, have grown. We've matured, just like children grow and mature and become adults. We were in a childhood state, thousands of years ago, and I think you could say that the late '60s was our adolescence stage. The hippie movement was the teenager in us, trying to rebel against the adults. I mean, and if you look at it, if you think about it, to take a step back and think about it, our conscious levels were very small back then. And when I say conscious levels, remember, everything has a certain conscious level. Say a bug would have this much of a conscious level, and a rabbit might have this much of a conscious level, while a dog and a cat would have this much of a conscious level. Dogs can understand their name, they can understand commands, they can feel empathy for you. Dogs are an amazing creature as far as a conscious level goes. And man, skyrockets, all of them. But when we were, at a childhood stage in our development, our conscious level was here. And as we grew consciously, we are reaching an adulthood now, is what I'm trying to say. Mentally, we are reaching an adulthood. So way back when, yes, we were, as a species, mentally, we were immature. And our conscious level was lower than it is now. This is why so many people are looking at the Bible and say it doesn't make any sense anymore. But they're just throwing it away completely. A good concept I want you to think about. Now think about this. And you do artist quality work. I mean, as far as writing and stuff. So you have an artist way of thinking. I want you to use this, Relinda. I want you to consider the following. I want you to, well, you don't have to do it, but think about it. Think about it mentally, or do it for real. And that is I want you to draw a smell. Take a pencil or paint or whatever, draw a smell. A smell is something you cannot see, but yet I want you to put it on paper anyways. Now, how would you do this? Well, and I don't want you to draw what the smell is coming from, all right? Take your favorite smell and draw it. Draw a nose if you want, just to let you know that you're smelling it. But draw your favorite smell. Don't draw what the smell is coming from, but I want you to create that smell in a picture. Say it's flowers. You would have to actually draw flowers in this picture of a non visible object, right? Take a step back and think about the Bible again. Think about all the pictures that relate to the Bible and to religion, and consider this. Consider pictures of angels and God the Almighty Himself with that smell picture in your mind. How would we have drawn something that was inconceivable but yet all powerful? And our tiny little brains had to come up with something to represent it. So therefore we drew an old man with a long white beard. This is supposed to represent God. And angels were something that were not physically touching the ground, so we gave them wings. This is why angels have wings in all the pictures that you see. The halo that angels have could represent their state of higher being. You got me on that one. But this is a perfect example of how we had to think back then. And again, all we have to do is recognize these key concepts and apply them to our modern way of thinking. We can't just throw them away, we just have to update them. All right? So you had a very good question, and I hope I touched base with you on a decent answer. So by all means, don't stop asking questions. And you said you were going to look into the Buddha videos, and I applaud you. By all means, definitely look at the Buddha videos. And when you're ready to, uh, you know, get a new thought process going on, take a step back and rethink how you look at religion and spirituality, give me a jingle on video or in the comment section. I await your response.